Early Breakfast with James Max with The Times. Know your times.
Very good morning to you. It's coming up to 5:34 this Thursday morning. You're listening to me, James Max, with your early breakfast show here on Talk Radio. Still to come, we're going to be speaking to Birgitte McLean. She's owner of Great Danes in Frinton-on-Sea, talking about the difficulties and the challenges of retail in this day and age. But the question is, what do you do if you are a shop, you've been forced to close? Well, how on earth can you survive? As you know, I've been broadcasting from Frinton-on-Sea. We've been looking at a few businesses here whilst I've been here, and here's another one. Bea McLean is owner of Great Danes in Frinton. Joins me now. Bea, good morning to you.
Good morning, James. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. How are you, more importantly?
Very well.
Guys, you are listening to the early breakfast show here on Talk Radio. Hopefully we'll get him back in just a moment's time. But in the meantime, we are still speaking to Bea, who is still there. Bea is Bea McLean. She's the owner of Great Danes in Frinton. Bea, are you still there?
I'm here, yes.
Hello there. We do apologise.
That's okay.
James back with you in just a moment's time. I'm afraid you're stuck with producer Phil in the meantime until we do get him back online. But we were talking to you just now. Obviously, James was talking to you about how your business is obviously having to try and adapt during this time of coronavirus. Mm-hmm. And what would you say that you sort of noticed is the biggest change that you've had to? Obviously, you've had to close the physical store, as a lot of people have had to in these times. But how have you actually managed to do that, adapting in terms of moving to online?
Well, we've already created a website about 5 years ago. We took over the shop. It's been in Frinton for 18 years this year. And it's gone through a lot of crises. First, the financial crisis in 2008, which almost closed it down. At that time, the previous owner told me. But we've already prepared for things like, I mean, obviously, who could think that the whole world was going to be in a lockdown? I mean, nobody could imagine that. But we have our website already. So, I mean, we really have had a lot of orders because of the shop has been there for so long. And we have different things. We sell different things. It's Danish stuff, you know, that's why we call Great Danes. And so we've done quite well. Actually, our website is working really well in these times. But we also know that we're going to go back to different times, you know, in the future. So hopefully.
Yeah, Bea, I'm back. The technology, the gremlins, well, look, this is one of the perils of working from home. The wheels can fall off. But this is, so what you've had to do, I suppose, compared to many other shops is, as you say, you've got the website there. Mm-hmm. Presumably, you've got a core of customers who know where you are. Normally, they'd come into the shop, they'd browse, they'd have a look. You've got to persuade them, though, haven't you, to come to your shop, that you're still there. How do you do that? How do you tell people, look, we're still here, we're still open, you can still shop with us, there are still presents that you might need to buy for friends or relatives. How do you get that message out?
Well, we actually email people, and they open up, and we do Facebook as well, and we advertise there because every time we get something new and we put it on there, and then that's the way we tell people we are still here, you know, come to us, you know, and we run promotions at the moment. We have to sell things a little bit cheaper than we normally would, but that's just to get people in. And once they get used to our website, it's easier to go back to. It's like any other, and it's easy to use, you know, and you had a really good response.
One of the things that you sell, I mean, you talk about Danish products. One of the things you sell are Danish slippers. Yes. People may not necessarily know about the Danish slipper. I know about the Danish slipper, and funnily enough, I'm wearing a pair. Beautiful red ones. If people don't know about the Danish slipper, this is one of the things that they need to come and see, because they've probably never seen them before.
No, and they always look at that. They'll say, you know, when you actually open, you know, because I hear it all day long when the door opens, you know, and they go, "What's that?" You know, and they're a bit surprised by it, you know. And then once they have a pair, they definitely come back again, you know. They last for too long though, because they're too well made, you know. So they last for too long, but you know, We have got people come back and we promote them and they make new ones and the market is very big in the United States. So, some people know from there, people are surfing in them. It's become a thing that people walk around in as well. So.
Certainly have, and they can find those on there. Now, it is the Queen of Denmark's 80th birthday today, so we wish her a very happy birthday.
Yeah.
Just explain, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Hygge?
Hygge.
Hygge. Okay. Hygge. H-Y-G-G-E. Hygge. Yeah. So just explain, just finally to us, what Hygge is.
It's on all books. It's because England started buying the TV series from Denmark, and then now people about this word. And what it means is like coziness, but it's a lifestyle. It's like you make popcorn, sit with your kids in front of, watch a movie on a Friday. It's a lifestyle. It's not like just cozy. It's difficult because it's one of those words that are hard to translate. But it really is, a nice lifestyle is Hygge.
Hygge is a wonderful thing. If people want to find out about Hygge, about these Danish slippers, about everything that they can get from you, things that they need, things that they don't need, presents, whatever it is, we love to support local businesses here on Talk Radio. Yeah. Presumably they can come to your website, greatdanes.uk, and they'll find you there.
It's actually great. We spell it, so it's www. And then it's GR and the number 8, because a lot of people go wrong there. And if they put Great Danes, they get dogs, So it's greatdanes.uk.
gr8danes.uk. B, lovely to chat. Thank you very much indeed. Apologies for our technological problems, but I think we got our message out there. It's wonderful to chat, and good luck to you and the business and Great Danes. We hope to see you still on our high street, the other side of the coronavirus.